Manchester United have one concern over Ole Gunnar Solskjaer amid speculation over his future, according to one expert. Tottenham's Mauricio Pochettino was widely tipped to be the man to replace Jose Mourinho on a permanent basis at Old Trafford. However, Solskjaer has been a revelation since his arrival from Molde, having lost only one game in the Premier League and guiding the Red Devils back into top 4 contention. Now, speculation has suggested that Ed Woodward will promote the Norwegian from his caretaker status to full-time, but Duncan Castles has provided a worrying update. Solskjaer desperately wants the job. He was the outsider when he was appointed. He now becomes the fans' favorite, Castles said on the Transfer Window podcast. But he will clearly not produce the kind of demands on the club that Jose Mourinho did, or as you would expect a coach of Mourinho's standard or status if he was to be hired in Solskjaer's place to make upon the club. So I don't think the solution is gonna be Solskjaer saying, "Ed, I'm not happy with what the scouting team's proposing. I want to go for this player instead," and Solskjaer pushing and pushing and pushing until he gets the right player in. And one other further point in this is, his own record in the transfer market as a manager is really poor. If you look at what he did when he came in at Cardiff, the money that was spent, significant sums for Cardiff City to try and keep them in the Premier League on Norwegian players with direct links to his own agent who played very few games for the club. It's not impressive. So in summary, I would say I don't see this problem going away. I think it's structural, it's fundamental at Manchester United. If they get the right director of football, they can't start working on it. But it's mid-March already. We're already 2 months beyond when well-organized clubs have got their recruitment team and their recruitment strategy in place for the next season. And United are talking about, albeit they're looking at players, albeit they're having discussions with Solskjaer about who he thinks should come in. They're talking about bringing in a director of football during that period, which is, for well-organized clubs, the most important part of their recruitment window.